Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here. This is the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, and we're going over some basics around the free application for federal student aid, also known as the FAFSA. Again, my name's Luke Wilson. I'm one of our admission counselors here on staff. I've been with the school for a little over 6 years. I know a lot about the different financial aid processes because that's a little bit where I came from. More importantly, though, I have our master, who I always go to for information, Felicia Sorrentino, with us as well. Felicia, mind introducing yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Felicia Sorrentino. I'm the Senior Associate Director here at MCPHS in the Student Financial Services Office. We've been here for about 10 years, so hopefully we can answer all of your questions, and we are happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. So as I mentioned, I go to Felicia with a lot of questions here. I think it's important for you guys to understand that we aren't super siloed across our we use the term SFS, stands for Student Financial Services. That's interchangeable with Financial Aid Office, just so you guys are aware. So if you ever see SFS or hear us say that, we also mean Financial Aid Office. They're one and the same for us. We work hand in hand with SFS from the admission side of the house. I have a lot of questions. I ask them. They ask me a lot of questions. Ultimately, the goal is customer service is at the focal point. We want to make sure you guys get the answers that you need, that everything is understood. We don't want you to go into, the 1st of May and still have a lot of question marks around what cost is going to look like, what your financial aid package means. We want to take care of that sooner than later. And like I mentioned before, what we want to make sure we're doing here is, giving you the starting points of what you want to be thinking about this time of year. So Felicia, you mind starting off with those pieces of the basics around the FAFSA and what they want to be mindful of?
Yes, absolutely. So FAFSA will be available January 1st, 2024. You want to make sure you are using 2022 tax information for yourself and for your parent, if that's applicable. You want to make sure you're completing the FAFSA using our school code, which is 002165. At FAFSA.gov. And when you have successfully submitted the FAFSA, you will receive an electronic copy of the FAFSA submission summary.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And just so you guys are aware, FAFSA is one component of the financial aid process. When we go through and review your applications, we're also reviewing for merit scholarship information. Now, your merit scholarship is an important part of your financial aid package. It does renew through the entirety of your program, whether you're in a 3-year accelerated bachelor degree or whether you're in a 6-year dual degree or direct entry program with us. That will stay in place throughout the entirety here. So that's one piece of it. There's some other portions that you want to know about your financial aid package and some logistics around there. So Felicia, do you mind talking a little bit more about full aid package, what those processes are?
Yes, so once you complete your FAFSA, we will receive a copy, and we will then look it over and give you a financial aid award, which would include, as Luke was mentioning, your merit scholarship, any federal grants that you may be eligible for, any federal loans that you would also be eligible for. Once we do give you a financial aid package, you will receive a hard copy mailed to your home address. And then you will also receive an electronic copy that will be sent to the student's email address. You will get a username and password to the self-service portal that you may log in and view as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And so you guys are aware, that self-service portal is going to be an important portal for you throughout your academic career with us, not just for right now at this point in time. At the immediate use, you're going to have your, as Felicia said, your financial aid package information in there, along with a couple of different steps that you might need to take for your financial aid package and some reminders in there here and there. But I think what's also useful in it is getting familiar with the space, because you do use it further on down the line while you're a student. Things like student scheduling pieces get built out in there, and some other useful information as well. So keep in mind that this is something that is separate from your applicant portal. It's its own individual web-based portal that you access. For starters, focused around your financial aid information, but we'll have other use to you further on down the road. Anything you'd add to that, Felicia?
You'll be able to see your financial aid award breakdown per semester. So if you're a traditional student, you'll see it broken down between your fall and spring semesters, and then accelerated between fall, spring, and summer semesters. Any documents that you're missing for financial aid will also be listed in the self-service portal.
Wonderful. And then just so students know, what are like, could you go over again sort of, or in more detail, the different parts of what can make up an aid package and where it comes from, so they have some insight if they see a few different lines of things and what that could mean?
Sure, yes. So you would see your merit scholarship. So that would be awarded at the time of your acceptance. Any federal grants that you're eligible for. So that would be maybe a Pell Grant or a Mass Grant, if that's something you're eligible for. And then you would see federal loans. So that could be a combination between subsidized and unsubsidized. And then any need-based grants as well.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Felicia. Now, we understand we're just talking about it here, and between when you listen to us and when you actually see it, you're probably going to have some questions, and that's understandable. So I mentioned the importance of the customer service end earlier. That extends out to how we manage this process after it's live for you. We have one-on-one appointments that we call affordability appointments. I really encourage students to schedule that with a family member, so you have a second pair of ears and eyes on that meeting. Really helpful to make sure you remember all the little ins and outs and details there, because we like to be very specific in those to outline what your anticipated cost is going to look like, what all of the different steps are going to be for not just the immediate future right now, but leading into the year. So things like the billing cycle, things like options if you intend to use loans, options if you intend to make direct payments. We go over some different private scholarship information in those. They're really packed full of a lot of detail, and it's not just for the immediate here and now. It's really for the rest of this enrollment period now, all the way out through the start of classes. So I really encourage those affordability appointments to have a couple of people on here. We can do those one-on-one on campus. We can mix it in with an event that you're having on campus. So something you'll see soon after you've been admitted is some admitted student events that you can sign up for. As part of those events, we can also do these affordability appointments. We can also do them virtually. We can do them over the phone. We want to meet you where your needs are. And we start doing these as soon as we kick into the new year here. So be on the lookout for those details once you've been admitted, because they'll be forthcoming pretty soon on the website and through some emails we'll be sending out as well. Most importantly, I like to meet with families and make sure that we go over this, and we like to make sure that you guys have a plan, and it's not just, well, this is a sheet, figure it out. I think there's a lot of schools that provide that without any extra detail. We're the other side of that, where we're trying to provide as much detail as possible, so you can have a plan, and not just for this year, hopefully for the whole academic career. Anything you'd add to those appointments, Felicia, or is that pretty much it?
That's good. Just highly encourage you to schedule your affordability appointments. You can meet with an admission counselor, student financial services counselor. We can discuss, like Luke mentioned, billing cycles, get your deposit submitted by May 1st. Bills for the fall semester are released in June and due by August 1st. So definitely highly encourage the affordability appointments. We can go over anything as far as any financial aid questions that you have, FAFSA related questions and billing related questions, and then how to cover your bill.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So just to summarize, I mean, that kind of puts things in process of what's coming next for you guys. Right now, get prepped for your FAFSA. If you haven't done so yet, complete your FSA. It's tough for me to say because my accent, sorry. Complete your FSA ID steps right now. You don't have to wait until you're filling out the FAFSA. It takes a couple of days for process. That'll be your login credentials for you and your family member that'll be filling out your FAFSA with you. And then from there, we have that appointment. We get ready for May 1st and make sure you get that submission on your deposit submitted on time, which then processes matriculation and gets your bill out for you, so we can make sure we're done and set to go and there's no confusion and you're ready to start in fall. Right. As far as any other details that you want to highlight right now, what else is going to be coming up for folks that they want to know about that we're launching soon, Felicia?
accepted students days are really helpful to attend. Just really making sure, as Luke mentioned, getting your FSA ID all ready. You don't have to wait until January 1st, making sure you have your tax information from 2022 readily available, and always make sure you are checking your email.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I think it's really important for you guys to note that this is one piece of several that sort of leads to our student success in the long run. This also isn't a one-time thing. Ultimately, it's important to note that, you know, over the course of not just now, but your entire academic career, you're going to want to have follow-up appointments each year because financial aid is a cyclical process. We make sure we maintain the relationship with you guys throughout the whole process, start to finish. One thing that I did forget to mention as far as things that are going to be coming up over the course of this spring are also your days. So where it doesn't have to be a larger admitted student day, open house type experience, you can also do it as a your day where it's a weekday event. It's designed to be personalized and more one-on-one based, where you can do stuff with students, not just limited to large group event, right? I find that it's kind of nice to partner the two together, doing a your day leading into an admitted student day. That kind of gets you the best of both worlds there. And so you're aware that's not limited just to meetings with myself and Felicia here. You can spread that out across campus if you give us enough time. So that's a really excellent opportunity. And really at the end of the day, what this all adds up to is, you know, you having a lot of resources at your hands to help yourself through the financial processes of planning college. It leads to less stress and better academic outcomes for our students. At the end of the day, it helps us be a more efficient school. You know, I know we mentioned it a lot in different things, but our tuition rates are 15% lower than the other private college other private college comparison in Massachusetts. So I think it's really important to keep in mind that, you know, it's not something where it's just lip service that we give in these things. We really put our actions through it, and we make sure that we're a student-centric university first. That's the bulk of what we wanted to make sure you were prepared for and ready for. Felicia, anything you'd like to have, folks, before we let them go?
Just wanted to let everyone know that we are always here to help. Happy to meet with you, answer any questions, not only now, but throughout your entire time here at MCPHS. So please stop by, give us a call, email, whatever is easiest for you, and we're happy to help.
Super. Best number for them to reach you and best email for them to reach you, Felicia?
Yes, phone number 617-732-2864. And our email is sfs@mcphs.edu. So student financial services at mcphs.edu.
Thank you. And just in case you have admission questions, you can always reach us at 617-732-2850 or admissions@mcphs.edu. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.